In the late 1940s, as the Cold War began to heat up, the Soviet Union began research into the development of nuclear reactors as power sources to drive warships. The work was performed at first by an academic Russian engineer, I.V. Kurchatov, which added aviation as a possible recipient of the new nuclear power plants. On August 12, 1955, the Council of Ministers of the USSR issued a mandate which ordered certain groups within the aviation industry to join forces in this research. As a direct result of the mandate, the design bureaus of Andrei Tupolev and Vladimir Myashev became the appointed chief design teams on a project to develop and produce several aircraft designs intended to be powered by nuclear propulsion, while a bureau headed by N.D. Kuznetsov and A.M. Lyalka were assigned to develop the engines for the aircraft. They promptly decided on an energy transfer method, direct cycle. This method would enable the engines to use energy supplied by a reactor that would replace the combustion chamber of a jet engine. Several types of nuclear-powered engines were tested: ramjet, turboprop and turbojet, with different transfer mechanisms for transmitting the nuclear-generated thermal energy. After extensive experimentation with various engines and transfer systems, Soviet engineers concluded that the direct cycle turbojet engine offered the best alternative. The Tupolev Bureau, knowing the complexity of the task assigned to them, estimated that it would be 2 decades before the program could produce a working prototype. They assumed that the first operational nuclear-assisted airplane could take to the air in the late 1970s or early 1980s. The program was designed to operate in development phases. The first phase was designing and testing a small nuclear reactor, which properly began in late 1955. On March 1956, the Tupolev Bureau was assigned by the Council of Ministers of the USSR the task of producing a flying test bed plane as soon as possible. The Tupolev engineers decided to take an existing Tu-95M bomber and use it as a nuclear flying laboratory. The plane eventual designation were to be Tu-95 LAL.